To the audience, na Salon Talk Forum where they deal with issues, comments, and analysis. This morning, Kutubu Koma and Georgia Alpha. Again, we wake. First thing we will do now for acknowledge what God do for we yesterday, we go lead them. And by own power, we don't gap today. We tell them thank you. So we begin the day with another edition. And the edition today, actually, they talk about foreign affairs. But particularly, when they talk about this European Union business, this EU business, where they don't, give themselves the right for decide, what's good for Africa. And that we really want critically look at today. Waiting give EU. That they talk about just 27 nations them. We don't decide, say, that then could be the judge of moral conduct for how Africa go, govern itself. But one area more where they're so dominant, and we now want to talk about today, now this area of elections, with the raise fundamental concern as to why European Union thinks say that them for tell we how for conduct elections and the way when they want to now for them. Well, we believe say the problem about this, the underlying factor now this question of African countries, but in particular Salion, where to them they use survival that who hand out. Then get for they everywhere they bigger, everywhere bigger. Virtually even they ask if Salion actually mature enough for governing itself. Because we ask this question, we don't they ask them lightly. We ask them very seriously for consider the fact say Salon are the only place that where everybody outside, that environment they get for decide how if it will govern itself. So that make we see every little thing like dictation. For example, we even they see how two ambassadors one an ambassador, one a high commissioner and Asanu, but particularly the one they call Miguel Miller, we they see how it is front and center inside with politics, front and center. Now in they decide that now he don't be the one way now only in dictation now in the country will get for go by. So we they wonder or we express concern about the fact say if not this neither the the understanding that so we the govern we self, that so we as a sovereign nation, we might as well just give up all claims we talk say we are a sovereign nation. Don't just give up all claims. Because we not going to lay claims to the fact say we are a sovereign nation. But when you turn around, people they breathe down we neck. Look, this election we don't done so. The election don't done. But take today and day. Now they get for decide, how the governance will go. They care the same thing on Nigeria, but we take God thinking the leadership in Nigeria, than Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, through a very effective spokesman where he get there, Mr. Alake, he make him very known. Say, oh no, the elections we didn't conduct February 25 in Nigeria, anyhow anybody look am, that election did stand. That election we didn't conduct February 25 in Nigeria, where the citizens decide say na Bola Tinubu na ingo day. Anyhow they go. That's what it. But we na salon we say today, they was sorry when they say we sorry like Sarah fall. We didn't get for kill. Election not done. President Biona win the election. APC say they're not going to be part of this election because from 2018, now APC don't decide say they're not going to be part of elections. Now that make they not go put the house in order. Now that make they allow Anas by Koroma. It corrupts them. It grab the party in the hand. So now what Iwana go do? Why is SFPP then they get their own house in order, put things them in order, make sure say they accept everything with the Electoral Commission, lay out the way for, let them be part of the election process. APC say no. Now the election undone, they don't grab say no, it not go be so. Now waiting they want. Then they don't go call the political godfathers, the so-called European Union, for their income, decide, say yes, Papa and they are there for give power. But all this again, like we talk, the leadership of the country now, President Bio, they really now they tell you, say, you get for understand, say, regardless of what now European Union, whatever they call themselves, they own, whether they need money, say on conduct election, no, and not they say that now, because the thing is, we not get no business begging for money from anybody. We not get no business begging. Salon, like they talk, the population of Salon, are just like waiting in North Carolina, so. And the financial resources in Baku. But the problem in the country, now the sheer mismanagement, of the finances, the criminality that we don't set inside there, the misapplication of the financial resource system, that make we don't become hostage of foreign powers. Because when you hand in the people they mouth, this identity and then they happen. So now they call the piper and the tune. That kind of politics they in a salon. Now they suffer the piper and the tune. Because we don't see how somebody like Miguel Miller and with that Lily Chiwe come on in England where they call it Lisa Chisney, where Ion boss, when are the Foreign and Development Secretary of State, Nana James Cleverly, Lisa Chisney not even get access to the man when I own boss daddy. The only way they get access to the foreign minister, the Right Honorable James Cleverly, now through the permanent under Secretary of State for Foreign and Development, office. Then Sir Philip Batson. If you not go to Sir Philip Batson, you not go able to talk to your own boss. So how somebody like that, when we will control and say a third-rate representative from within a salon, they can't get this kind of a dominant say inside with politics. Then therefore decide you decide and get this unrestricted access to the political leadership in the country. They can just at any time match Spanish. They go now the president in office at all times. I mean, we really troubled about this. We very, very much troubled about this. So we believe, say, when President Bio put in team together for the second term, he need now for really pay attention to waiting the citizens in Asalo want. And the things that way the citizens they look forward to, if President Bio no mind, we can tell them, hey, one, this frequent blackout business. Yes, it don't do well. It they work on trying for bring electrification of the country. So while it continue that part the electrification of the country, because without electricity, we know they see how progress will take place. Let it continue. Let we try make this water business, because water na human being. No way, no the way anybody they exist. We water no they it's not possible. Let them see what they will able to do about making sure say we get constant water supply in the country. Salion get 7 rivers then, in addition to the fact that we get heavy rainfall in the country. So then we doctor them, or they will professor them, or they will bookman them, yeah. Therefore, be able for help we see how we able harness with with water resources. So water no go be problems that the country. No get clean pipe borne water supply in the country. We need that day. So these are the areas, and then you talk about agriculture, food supply, how the government go able to take advantage of the arable lands that we'll get. We're so fertile, we will make for good agriculture. So really get for pay attention to the agricultural policy in the country. These are the areas then where the administration for pay attention. Like I said, we get enough resources in the country. We don't need for the worker with cap now. We hand they go up the bigger. Some of we this bigger, we don't really get fed up. Oh, they don't give grants now, they don't give this now, they don't give that and that. All of these things, they come with strings attached. That make we politics that salon be beholden to outside interests because of the bigger. Everything the politicians they want let let other people they sponsor them. This cannot continue for be the norm at the place. It simply cannot, because what they do is they undermine any claims where we get what we learn to sovereignty. It they undermine that claim they say winner is sovereign nation. Yes, in words winner, but in actuality, we know they actualize them simply because dictation they everywhere. People and they breathe down the necks. Because look, like we say, even look at this election also. Then they talk about negotiations. Then they talk that this for do this, that for do that. No, the citizens June 24, they go to the polling stations in marked recognition of the moral correctness of the ballot papers. Then go vote for who that they want. APC, if they don't want to be part of the governance, that's good. Some of we they welcome that. Some of we even don't talk say let APC come more power with politics because APC not good for itself, so it's not good for the country. All this problem what they see in this country, this unrest, this criminal violence, the lawlessness. Now APC through the demigod Anes by Kuruma, ably assisted by iminiums such as Samura Kamara and Fode Asane. Now then they sponsor all of this. Now they are the agents of destabilization of the country. So, President Bio, there are a lot of other things. It look like Mr. Tinubu in Nigeria. He don't begin hit the ground running. For example, 100 generals and they don't fire. Now the armed forces, we comprise the army and the navy. They don't fire 100 generals. It don't give everybody the pink paper they get for go. It don't restructure the national security. Virtually everybody within the national security, they don't fire they all. Everybody. The man they bring fresh change, fresh perspective, now they bring to governance. It don't begin to move very quickly. This is why because we they follow. What that old party do. Then poor people say that old part where emotes the smell, now they the two they come out. People they been the underrate President Tinubu. Oh, na old pa, the pa na sleeping be, the able sleep. They do. But look, the strategy just within this 30 days plus few days where you don't take into office, where you don't come into office, President Tinubu, believe me, he's rolling because he's not playing. They play. The bank governor, he don't send a go indefinite leave. Because the man not properly manage, that institution, he don't send them go. It's not playing. They listen to nobody. They listen to nobody. Either the politics of tribalism, oh, this man don't come. Look what they do. It just they bring people them. Now just the tribes people them. No. President Tinubu no they listen to that. If people the way they bring now they want them, we go able do the work. Because when he come, and the final analysis, now in the Tinubu and the whole accountable. So therefore, the constitution of the country again, the latitude there for we people them, we go do the work. And that make we say they appeal to President Bio as it can approach this in second term. We actually aimed at leaving an enduring legacy. Where after in 2 terms he done, where he left within the citizens they will always remember. Within they will always remember, oh, this is what President Bio did. This is what President Bio did. Do the last monument we left. Now, on the contrary, where we looked at Ernest by my record, there's nothing for right home about. All to do where what he do, where he can make corruption, where he make corruption a way of life na saloon. We see the depth at which they take the country go through corruption. We see him. We see him. So that is what Ernest by made till eternity he's going to be known for. The man will inherit good governance from the late President Yankaba, especially in the area of the economy. He no meet no debt in the country. He meet sufficient revenue. What he do in Kabale, then they played everything. Now that they do. This is always what Ernest by is going to be known for. The kleptocrat, extraordinary and plenipotentiary. That's what he's going to be known for. So President Bio, waiting with the try for talk. We believe say the country get enough resources now for manager, Now it's like a question of priorities. We say really today we don't need this gallivanting from one foreign capital to the other, especially with cap in Yuan. They look for bailout, financial help, Naya, and all that. Seriously, so it's really embarrassing. It's excruciatingly embarrassing where we leaders say they gallivant the length and breadth of the universe, bigger. And when they make like that big pride, oh, they don't give we this, they don't give. Some of us are simply not impressed. We're not impressed. Because what would they do though? And they help impeach any claims we will get for lay to we being a sovereign nation. That make you get misguided and ignorant upstarts them. Like Miguel Miller them, Lisa Chisney them, they were they dictate to the country. That make we get parallel, governance in the country. Because since the government depend on people them for support everything on them, so obviously enough they go tell what they want, and when I not get choice, you not just get for them. And some of us, like we say, we're very very embarrassed. We don't want this. We don't want this at all. Not President Bio. So we believe say you second come we don't come so now for actually now redirect the way the administration they go. In the first 5 years, inordinate amount of time was actually spent na foreign capitals for the first 5 years. Well, you can advance the argument that it was necessary for let other happen, salute the image, you are out there trying for burnish the image of the country and all that. Well, okay. But then that should not for continue the second term. At least President Bio, this time make use of the foreign minister and the vice president, but particularly the foreign minister. Do President Bio with the appeal to you. Make use of the foreign minister. Make sure so you get a foreign minister where obviously you get forget what you call accreditation. You really get for let it become the president outside the country, even America also. The foreign secretary Naya or the secretary of state Naya. Now the president of the United States outside United States. So President Biola we also get with foreign minister. Not to every sign that you for Dede. Every sign that you for Dede. No, President Bio, he embarrassing people and they laugh you. Believe me, President Bio, no matter how you try for justify this, President Bio, seriously, you are being accused of putting the well-being, the interest of outsiders at the ahead of Salionian issues, not to the international community elect you. We they continue for lay out this case not to them. We know they say not be an isolationist society, because the age in which we live, an age of interaction, we get bilateral as well as multilateral interactions. That's fine, but not to lose say all time that the principal is go day. No, President Bio, no. Carefully rethink this. Rethink this, President Bio. Spend some time also visiting in the parts of your country. They go to the part of your country. Say anything about Shaka Stevens. It be initiative called Meet the People tour. Meet the people in President Bio. You cannot see yourself as being the global diplomat. Every sign that you get for Dede, we know they underestimate the foreign policy achievements where you don't make, for example, we being part of the United Nations Security Council, other come under UNA. We appreciate that, we like that, but that now not for be a basis where every minute when they say this, you did there. Seriously, President Bio, consider this. Spend quality time when they actually tabulate the foreign travels where you will make this just 5 years, so you don't know, so you do more than any other leader, President Bio. Seriously. Yes, some of the excuses that we give for this traveling here, it was okay, but the good number of them, acceptable. And besides, you even begin to make mockery of people, they begin to make you hands so they fly like but no, you cannot. You really, can a dismissive culture than they, and then in a condensation than they. You cannot. You get for listen to the people there. Like you say, if you get for they do all the travel, then just get the rid of the foreign minister. No, just close that department in there. But we're not go get a foreign minister, and we're not go get a vice president. We all say, now you alone. And where they go, they get huge delegation go. Where now a drain on the economy, and most of them people the way they go to, they're not of any use, President Bio. They are not serving anything, the nation, nor they get anything from them. Seriously. Especially in an area like this where the world they go through financial crunch, President Bio. Please. Show the citizens the concern that you concern. Please, President Bio, show the citizens and demonstrate that they through actions then. Cut down on your foreign trips them. That make you get a foreign minister. In this day and age where this so, you get all kind of diplomacy. You get telephone diplomacy. Nowadays, even they conduct diplomacy by way of Zoom. Not to say, power now you get for day President Bio. No. In fact, we know some countries in there, not to only the foreign ministers that they represent the country then. You get the ambassadors the way they represent it. Then they give them accreditations as even ahead of it. What's important, the country is being represented now important now. What's very important now, President Bio, some of you would say you is going. Some of we go always continue. Whilst we support you, but at the same time, we not to a apparatchik. We they tell you the things as we see them. Not to because we they support you, so we they go along, forget along. We know they do. We call the issue because we don't consider judgment and candid opinion. Salion big pass you office. Without Salion, there's nothing like a president. There's no. We're not even talk about President Julius Maada Bio. No. Salion first. So do your President Bio. We don't let it be a slogan. Oh, put Salion first. No. And the area of economy, people they complain. The pinch it did it. And the travels actually it too astronomical for the citizens and capacity. It too much. President Bio cut them down. Even the delegations, the way they go, cut the delegations down, President Bio. You get too many people that were unnecessary. That they give rise to all this talk where APC they talk about. Of course, we know how they but that there are some justifications in some of the criticism where they come, emanating from before we travel them. So today, as we talk about them frauds and jokes, and we call themselves international community, where say this European Union, we think say that then get the guy for dictator we are with the now ask President Bio, say we are the let it also now make sure say Salon by way of the citizens, let us say get the attention, and then they get some by way of addressing the existential, quagman, where they mean waiting the face and the bread and butter issues and waiting. There are, urgent things that yes, you don't do it, but you need for build on what you don't do. Especially if SLPP get for be seen as one that way for the longest time, you get for the in governance, you get for work on the gains where they make. Because these gains where they make now these elections here, especially in the north, President Bio take a tried and true. Not take them for granted though. Not take and say, oh yes, now we don't get them. No. Not take them for granted. What you need for do, build on them, consolidate them. And the only way they consolidate them, where they be now, you get for engage them people in the developmental projects, they get for it. But above all, your presence get for be felt. We they see now, most time President Biden, they go now other places that we do see him. We they see him. In fact, then they say outside come on Chicago, now they come out. We see him a go there. So do you President Bio, as we talk foreign policy now, foreign affairs now, we also they bring some domestic, concerning. And the only reason why we bring this foreign policy now actually now because of what you don't see, outsiders they say then guys are what they call they say European unions they don't can't take now then they dictator and we not sovereign nations Salon we don't become an independent nation since 1961. And what we go for that independence will not be talking pauper, we government with the governance of the country get for me the idiosyncrasies of outside powers. Yes, we not go isolate you so no, but no, they're not going to dictate everything to it. John Equator, this election we don't so. It don't also the citizens don't decide. It did up to APC. If they want to be part of the governance, that's on them. But they don't want to be part of the governance again, that's on them. Afterwards, the constitution permits you for run for a second term. And now you don't do. So APC, all this rubbish when they talk, no, even pay attention to it. The foreign minister again when they can finally ask the end of this discussion, it now get for actually make sure so the one name where they outside, where they threaten the corporate well-being of the country. We get forget a foreign minister. We really get what it take for convinced the country, the outside people, and they sit down for let them make sure so they take actions against them. America also like we get people then where be they threaten Yaya Jammeh, then they threaten Yaya Jammeh, but then take action against them. Britain, you get also in Nigerian where they threaten even though not citizens are Britain. If they threaten, Nigeria, they take action against them. They send them go jail. So there are these questions say, oh, we don't get him a treaty, bilateral treaty or that and that. Nonsense standing to mean a failed foreign policy prosecution. A failed foreign policy prosecution. We need a foreign minister. We go exact in weights. Now we need a weight because if we get a foreign and the ambassadors them also. Within a then continent, we also need for let them tendency. If they're not able to do the jobs, them let them just handle handling the resignation. Because no get ambassadors in a foreign countries where the citizens they pay boku money, then they know they do their work, then they make they look like a Rip Van Winkle. No. So for issues coming in analysis today, where they come, talk about the facts. Some of we don't get fed up. We then guy we call they say European Union them. We don't decide say they don't give themselves the moral authority for deciding how we for govern ourselves, especially in the year of elections. And some of we thank you where President Tinubu don't tell us say they can stick that opinion where they get it about the then they stick them up and they say who side the sun not the meat day. And so they give them the middle finger. Until then, this is Nakutubu Kuroma and George Alpha. They wish everybody a very pleasant and blessed day.